story started with my child, who tried to tell me that I thought I had a son. It was exciting to have a son. But by the age of 3 and 4, my child was obviously not your average boy, and actually said to me something went wrong in my belly, that he was supposed to be a girl. And when I went looking for help, this was 8 years ago, I couldn't find any.
In 2009, throughout Howard County, I think so many of our school system, our police department, our faith-based communities were not equipped to really deal with the issues of the LGBT community, and especially the transgender community.
If it weren't for PFLAG, I don't know what I would have done. I mean, and I will be forever indebted to PFLAG.
PFLAG is the extended family of the LGBTQ community.
The first thing I did is I worked through PFLAG to be a part of their parent support group, and I made it known that there was a parent of a trans child there to work with them.
It was very difficult in the beginning to have a transgender child, simply because our child was so young. He was only 4.5 at the time.
And I just didn't want them to ever feel as alone as my family and my kid felt.
Having somebody like Catherine help us with that journey just was phenomenal. We really needed a lot of guidance.
People should be aware that the LGBT community, particularly the youth, are at such vulnerability and risk. I think they say 40% of transgender individuals have attempted suicide by age 18, and that's 26 times the general population statistic.
She's done a lot for the trans community, just being a massive voice and getting people to listen and helping people understand that this is how people really are.
She not only has done so much for the training of officers and faith-based communities, but she also was actively involved in passing transgender non-discrimination laws in both Howard County, Baltimore County, and the state.
But when you parent a trans child,
we worked on a bill to really make our community safer and more welcoming for our LGBT community. And at the time, there were many who were not as supportive. This legislation made it so that everyone in our community, no matter what your gender identity, can feel welcome, safe, and a part of our community.
When I think of Catherine, I think of someone who is always there, connecting people, pulling people together, just bringing people together in a way that needs to be done, but so few people are able to step up and do.
And it is understanding.
Catherine was such a champion, such a strong advocate, someone who not only can make you smile and feel happy, but her strength lets you know that it's an important issue.
I think she's truly saved lives by educating people and knowing and understanding better what the journey involves.
Parents of trans kids want the same thing for our trans kids as every parent wants for every child, and that is to be happy, healthy, and live productive lives. And when we embrace them and when we protect them, they can do that.